174. Likewise in Sahih Muslim 2743. Very famous hadith. But the reason why we're mentioning this or repeating this hadith is for yourself and myself to derive the lessons from. And the hadith is reported by Abdullah ibn Umar radiallahu anhuma. That Abdullah ibn Umar radiallahu anhuma narrates the hadith of three men who happened to travel in the night, they were on a journey, traveling, and then the night fell on them or upon them, and then they took a shelter in the cave, and then in the morning, they found out that the entrance of the cave is blocked. Now, they began speaking to one another, that you know what, this is the test from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And nothing will save you from this rock unless you ask and supplicate to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by mentioning any good deed that you've done in your life, only and solely for the pleasure of Allah. Sirrun ma'a rabbik. That yourself and myself, we performing salah. Everyone sees yourself performing salah, reading Quran, and so on and so forth. But you need, as a slave of Allah, you need to have that sir, that secret that nobody knows besides you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Look at the time when everyone knew of anyone's secret, from someone's secret which they did not even know. And we know it because of the narration, and this narration will be known right until the day of Qiyamah. One of them happened to say, in order for us to be saved from this punishment of the rock, in order for this rock to make a way out for us, then we need to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala something that we have done, and Allah became so pleased because of us, or because of it. Then فَقَالَ الْأَوَّلِ أو فَقَالَ أَحْدُهُمْ. Then one of them happened now to start saying that, Ya Allah, that Allahumma innahu kana li abawan shaykhan kabirani. That, oh Allah, I had two elderly parents. وَكُنْتُ لَا أَغْبِقْ قَبْلَهُمَا أَهْلًا وَلَا مَالًا. That I had two parents, and every time I was on their service, I used to milk for them. And then I could not even give more preference to my family, never mind my children, but they have to be first. My parents come first. So one day, I happened that I took a journey looking for trees to graze my animal. I'm just trying to cut the long story short. And then what happened is that فَلَمْ أَرْدِ عَلَيْهِمَا حَتَّى أَمْسَيْتُ. I did not come back to them until in the evening. When I came back, then I found out that my parents are already sleeping. فَحَلَبْتُ لَهُمَا غَبُقَهُمَا. And then what I did, never mind they are sleeping, I have to